Good morning, welcome to the first vlog of 2021 and welcome to lockdown number 3. Yes, I have the kids back at home again, which is why I'm talking a little bit quieter. They're both in the conservatory on laptops. I think we have them until, I think they said at least after February half term. So vlogging might be a little difficult. It is actually Thursday. I did plan to start vlogging yesterday. I have 2 cakes this week. These were booked way last year, because everybody likes to book in advance. They should have been for this weekend, but both cakes got moved to today because obviously people buy them for the weekend for like get-togethers or parties or small tea parties, and with lockdown obviously happening, nobody can join bubbles and have a small little tea party. So they've decided to have the cakes on their actual birthdays instead, which is today. I was finishing them yesterday, straight back into caking. The reality hit straight away when I was still working. It wasn't too late. I think I finished possibly about 9:30 last night, but I started in the morning, didn't finish till 9:30, and it just hit me again like, here I am, back in the kitchen, and forgotten how bad it was on my neck. I have a really sore neck today where I've been like hunched over rolling out or hunched over cutting small letters out. But I got them both finished. So the first cake was this unicorn cake, the first cake of 2021, and the unicorn cake trend does not want to die. That got collected last night, and I have one leaving this morning. Now the box is taped up, I'll try to show you. But I've taped the box up in a bit of a different way than usual just because of his ears. I'll pop a full picture on screen. That one is leaving this morning in about an hour. My ambient video of choice today is this Victorian manor. I always have some background noise on. These are just on YouTube on a channel called Autumn Cozy, which I will leave a link below, but it's just wintry sounds because we do have snow and ice today. At the side are some old door handles. I decided, you know, when you get sucked into these DIY groups or you take all your decorations down and everything looks a bit bare and you start to get your DIY head on, I ordered some new door handles. So these are what we've got for the living room and the kitchen door and stuff, something just a little bit more modern and cleaner, because these have been on since we moved in and they are, well, you can't clean them. They're just awful. They're like, it's as if they're tarnished, you can't actually get it off. So I thought it was time for an upgrade. But me being incredibly impatient, as soon as they arrived, I took these off. And I've still got the whole door to sand and fill the holes and repaint the doors. Because this is the living room door here that's got wood underneath. Oh, it's got wood underneath it. And if I put the new handle on, you'll actually be able to see most of this. So I need to clean all that off, sand it. Same with the downstairs toilet. I'm just very impatient. I have a box sitting in the porch and we bought a new radiator cover for the radiator in the hallway. I am itching to start DIYing. And Adam's like, you need to get the cakes done first. Do not touch those boxes. Do not lift a screwdriver until those cakes are finished. But they're finished today. Oh. The door handles are filthy. It's all the graphite off the inner lock. So I have a few parcels. I've got a parcel sat right in front of me that I haven't opened yet, and I thought I would do that on camera because it's from my friend Emma. It arrived yesterday, but she sent a lovely Christmas card. It's got a giraffe on it with a scarf. So she put, all the best for 2021. Can't wait to see more of your projects come to life. We're big fans of the rad slabs over this way. I'm hoping to make some more of those this year. I am skipping Valentine's Day, I think, just because people started releasing their Valentine's Day stuff in December. I'm a bit late to that one. So we may possibly do like Mother's Day, Father's Day, Easter. I'll have to think about it. But I wanted to show you how she wraps because Emma is insane when it comes to gift wrapping. How gorgeous is this? So she always gets like cellophane with a pattern on it and then wraps the presents individually inside with some nice navy blue ribbon. I mean, it's just gorgeous. You don't even want to open it. So Emma is very arty. So I got her some like professional watercolour paints. I'm not a massive painter, not unless it's like a door or a wall. Apparently there's a brand called Castle that are really good, so I got her some Castle watercolour paint and then a colouring book, but I didn't want to just get any colouring book. I wanted something that she could really test her watercolours out with, where she can blend them. So I got her a Thomas Kincaid Disney colouring book. Now, if you've never heard of Thomas Kincaid, he is an amazing, or was an amazing artist who creates these really detailed Disney images. So there's Beauty and the Beast, Peter Pan. So I got her the colouring book of those so she could really test out like the blending of the watercolours and stuff. Quite a few bits in here. I don't know what to open first. I'll open this little one. What? Now, if I didn't know what this already was, it just threw me for a second of the shape of it. Just like some special swearing gloves. But no, I know what this is. It's like, I'm sure I've seen people wear them so that when you're drawing, put your glove on like that, so that when you're drawing you don't smudge with you, because you usually get like loads of pencil there. I'm pretty sure what that's for. I could be completely wrong. There's a little drawing glove there. I already knew she'd got these. She sent me a picture because she was like, I ordered this thinking it was going to be so much bigger and they've arrived really tiny. But I know what these are because I already have some of these. These are the gorgeous little cherries from Jellycat. If you'd have watched vlogs from last year, you'll have seen Tasha and her girls bought these little cherries and sent them to me, and my other pair live in the caravan. So I'm going to keep these ones at home now. How cute are they? Little smiley cherries. And she put them in a really nice little bag as well. There's another item. Oh wow. These pins are amazing. I have not seen this collection. These are Disney Designer Collection Midnight Masquerade series. And I got Ursula. Check them out. This is like, it's not just raised, it's curved as well. I've not seen a pin like that one. How gorgeous are those? And of course they come with the little Mickey shaped backs. There's the other types you can get. Those are very cool. And there looks to be a book. Oh wow. This is amazing. I haven't even opened it yet. I can just see the front. But this is Beginner's Guide to Digital Painting in Procreate. So I have Procreate on the iPad to draw my little doodles. I have a separate Instagram for all the little doodles if you want to pop over, and I will pop it on screen now. But mine are very much little doodles. They're just little chubby characters that I draw. But I absolutely love Procreate on there. Wow. I mean, just look at this. I've literally only got a few pages in and I'm already going to say, if you enjoy Procreate or want to learn drawing, I'm sure this book is going to be absolutely amazing. It teaches you how to use it, what the brushes are, how to change the sizes, what file types there are, how to use masks. Just so good. Oh, thank you, Emma. This is going to come in so handy. And I've got my little drawing glove, so I don't accidentally rub something out on my drawing. That is so cool. I have another parcel as well that I can't show you because it's cherry mail. I have a few bits sitting around that are cherry mail, but the first box isn't due to go out until after this vlog goes up. So I don't want to give anything away, but I'm so excited to open this box. I've worked with another small company. It's like I said, something I want to try and do for all the cherry mail boxes is bring in another to support them. They get a large order and the Brigadiers get something unique in their box, and also raises awareness for that brand just in case they want to make any future purchases. If you are a small business and you think something you have might suit a cherry mail, please do get in touch. I'm always on the scout out for new people to include. This business isn't actually cake related at all, but But like I said, I don't want to give too much away, but I will share. I'll share over on Instagram as well. This is my cake page for Instagram, and I'm sure I'll be sharing there in stories. Yeah, I've only got a little bit of time before they come to collect this cake, so I'm going to transfer the footage of the unicorn cake, which I filmed as a tutorial, and start editing that. It should already be up right now, and it should be this unicorn pastel cake tutorial. So I will catch you up in a bit. Morning, I have a meeting today at 9:30. I'm doing it via my phone, which I'm assuming is something like FaceTime. I do not use these things at all. I do not have Zoom meetings. I do not go live. I do not use any sort of FaceTime calling. This is completely new to me. I've probably done it 3 times. Not a massive fan of even speaking on the phone. I'd rather do emails and messages, but this is for a project that I have had in mind for a long time. COVID has put a stop to it many times, and it's put a stop to it this time, but at least with the meeting we can kind of bash out the ideas so we both know what we're doing. I will of course let you know what it's all about when we're ready. But yeah, that's what I'm doing this morning. I've got my brew ready. I've got half an hour, so I've just got my notebook to make some notes. Last night I was finally allowed to open my box and build the radiator cover. It did need tweaking, so I did have to take a saw to it, because the radiator that we had in the hallway, we've had like numerous people in to fix other areas, such as like we had the bathroom done and we had electricians in to put electric to the shed and stuff like that, and a few of them commented about the radiator in the hallway. They just said like, who fitted that? You know, as if I'd done it. But it was like that when we moved in. It's quite a big radiator, but there's like, instead of just the pipes going into the floor, there's like pipes running like along the floor before they go in. A big long pieces of pipe. Anyway, it looked very untidy. So we decided to get a radiator cover to box it in so you couldn't see it. Trouble is, they don't make radiator covers that long to cover all of the pipes. So what we've had to do is buy the biggest one we could. And then I had to trim an extra hole in so that the pipe could go through. We haven't fixed it to the wall yet. That job's still got to be done, but I'll show you what it looks like. So here it is. It needs fixing to the wall properly. But at this side you'll see the bit of pipe I was talking about. This curve was already here to go over skirting boards, and then I had to cut that extra little notch out so it would fit. But I think it looks tidier. You'll see it's a different colour. I think it must have leaked at some point because the underlay underneath is also a different colour, like a large watermark, so something has obviously happened previously with it. But yeah, I think it looks a bit tidier. I will leave a link below if any of you are interested in getting your own radiator cover. But here is my setup. So I've got my cup of tea, my notebook ready to write on my notes down. I've got my ring light just to make it a bit brighter because it's really dark today, and my phone on my tripod. We have had extra snow overnight, so it's now even snowier. All the road is covered, so I'm not sure if Adam's going to make it home for his dinner today. Yeah, that's where we're at. I will catch you again once I finish my meeting. I am confined to the bedroom for a little bit to film this clip. Kids' school schedules are now kind of like they've got lots of live classes or live meetings. So I've got one in the conservatory, one in the living room, each doing their own classes, and I can't talk. I have to sit and be nice and quiet. So I have to come up for you so I can speak to you. But Friday, when I was supposed to have my meeting, that got moved to the afternoon, so I actually just cracked on with some editing. Actually got quite a bit of work done that needed to be done, and then had my meeting, and we're going to do another one this Friday. At the weekend, I spent most of my time in my decorating clothes, which consists of one of Adam's old t-shirts full of paint, and we sanded the doors, and I fell down a hole because I started sanding the things that I knew I was going to paint, but then because you're up close to some of the wood, like you don't see it on a daily basis because you walk past it, but when it's something you're concentrating on, you go, oh, there's a little hole there that just needs filling. Or, oh, that could just do with sanding, that could do with painting. And I just ended up sanding the whole stairs. I sanded the doors that needed sanding. I started sanding door frames, skirting boards. Adam was chiseling away some of the paint that had stuck to the glass doors from whoever previously painted it. So we had to scrape all that off. So yeah, the weekend was pretty much full on DIY, but I haven't started painting yet because I'm waiting for some mini brushes so I can do the small bits around the door. I don't want to open the tin of paint and get all my rollers and stuff full of dried paint before I have chance to paint the little areas. This is super boring. I just have nothing more interesting to share. I'm just catching you up on what you've missed. Today I have a cake order arriving. I haven't made a cake order in quite a while because obviously I haven't made many cakes, but I'm getting low on coloured icing because I buy lots of Renshaw colours. So I'll show you what I've bought when that arrives. I mean, we've got cakes in the bedroom now. This is currently what my drawers look like. Birthday cakes and wedding cakes on my drawers. This week I am designing a cake for a tutorial coming up in a few weeks' time. Over in the Brigade, they have been voting for the theme of their next cake challenge. So if you are a cupcake tier or a cherry tier, you have access to a bi-monthly cake challenge. And the theme for this month is winter. They've got their mood board. Some pieces have started to come in, and love that at least one of the pieces isn't actually cake, it's a painting, which is great because I just want people to be creative in whatever medium they choose. And I haven't planned mine out yet. It's due in, say, 10 days. I need to have a look at my own mood board and come up with a design for that. So I don't think this vlog is long enough yet. I don't know what else I'm going to show you. But if anything happens in the next couple of days, I will film it. Oh, one thing I did do though this weekend, which is testament to my Cherry Brigade. I know I talk about them a lot, but it would be rude of me not to talk about them because they are the ones keeping this YouTube channel going at the minute. I was able to sit down and watch TV. I mean, I know I've been able to sit down here and there when I used to watch Doctor Who and stuff like that, but it was literally one episode, not even every night. I know a lot of people get to sit down and watch lots of TV every night, and that's not something I could do. But now with the help of the Brigade, at the weekend I have religiously sat down and never missed an episode of The Masked Singer. I'm sure you've heard about it. If you haven't, it's the most craziest, bonkers, cheesiest programme. But it's exactly the sort of thing we need right now while we're in lockdown. And we've been guessing who the singers are, and I got a couple of them right. I have my predictions. I think Sausage is Sheridan Smith, and I think the Blob is Lenny Henry. The other ones I'm not too sure about yet. But if you watch The Masked Singer, let me know below who you think they are. Yeah, it's been great. We have sat down religiously every week for it, and we've broken out some old rad slabs from the cupboard that we made a long time ago. They've not run out of date yet, but we just decided to eat them. So we've all been eating a rad slab. But yeah, that part of lockdown has been good, and I have my Brigade to thank for that. Speaking of the Brigade, I do have spaces left now in the cherry tier. So the cherry tier is the top tier, and it's the only one that gets capped. And it gets capped so I know how many items to buy for the cherry mailboxes that get sent out, and to make sure I can physically make all the boxes and send them out without them being too many. And I do have the odd slot left if you do want to become a cherry. If you just want to join and see what the chat is all about, the teacup tier is the starter tier, and that's £2 a month. And we now have a Facebook group. That is what I forgot to tell you. This weekend, whilst I was doing my DIY, I also set up a secret Facebook group for the Cherry Brigadiers, just for people who forget to check the forum, because I personally forget to check forum of people who I pledge money to. And I don't use their forums because I just forget. It's just an extra website to try and remember to visit. Whereas on Facebook, if you're already on there posting business stuff and you can get a notification of the group, it's just much easier to keep up with for a lot of people. So I decided to make a group, and it's really good so far. I'm starting to chat to people who have been members for a long time but not necessarily go to the forum because they find it a bit difficult. So yeah, if you're not a forum visitor and you prefer social media and you want to become a member, the link is always in the description. There is a teacup tier, a sugar lump tier, a cupcake tier and a cherry tier, and they all come with their own perks. So yeah, I would love it if you would come and join us. We're currently working on 2021 goals. I want to try and help everyone achieve whatever goal they set. and just be the little cheerleader on the sidelines. Been chatting too much now, and my cake order is going to arrive in a second, so I'll catch you up in a bit. My cake stuff arrived. I had to do a little silent pan over the items I got because the kids were still in meetings. Nothing too exciting. Coloured pastes, drums that I was running out of, and then I got a little box of goodies as the prize for the person who wins the second cake challenge. This morning I have put Abby in the conservatory with Kai just so I could film this little clip. And I don't think it's going all that well because the internet is not great in the conservatory. And some items are working and some aren't. So I'm going to have to wrap the vlog up. You're not missing much because this morning I am working on yet another project. I don't know about you, but it hit the 1st of January, and for me, it doesn't work for everybody because people can set goals at whatever time of the year they like. But I do like having a new year, and like you've enjoyed yourself over Christmas, so January is the time to gear up and get things done. And I had all these little balls sat at the top of the hill that were all different projects and things I wanted to do that have been sat there for a long time. But instead of just doing one at once, I've kind of just pushed all the balls down the hill, and they're all rolling at the same time. And now I can't keep up. And now they're all going to crash and burn at the bottom. I've just set all these things in motion all at once, and now I can't keep up. But what I'm designing this morning is something that the Brigadiers are helping me with. They're helping me choose the design when I've finished, and I'll let you know more about that when that's released. So that should then take me into the afternoon, and I have my food shop arriving. Usually we go out to do the food shop, but with the extra lockdown, I assumed it was going to be as strong as the first one, so I got a food delivery shop, and it's got my cake ingredients in it. So I can't bake my tutorial cake or my challenge cake until those are here. I did, however, get my little brushes that I bought a couple of days early. They weren't supposed to arrive until tomorrow, but I got these from Amazon. It does say a pack of 10 because you could buy a pack of 10, but I bought a pack of 20 and they've just put them all in the same packet. But I am actually quite impressed with these. They were super cheap, but I was expecting them to be, you know what I mean when I say crusty. Crusty paintbrushes that you get from like Pineland, and then when you go to move the bristles, they're all kind of stuck and they crackle. I don't even know if that's making any sense, but these are nice and soft and just the thing I was looking for. So I'm going to use some for painting the door, and then I'm going to keep the other half for cake stuff because people keep putting my paintbrushes in the dishwasher and they lose all their bristles or the end pops off. So yeah, I'll leave these links below if anybody's interested, and I'll show you what kind of brushes I have. Obviously this is two of the same set, so there'll be two of the same of each brush. I'm trying to get it to focus on the brushes. So you've got these flat ones, a smaller flat one, then you've got more rounded ones and some pointed ones. Oh, I take it back, that one was a little bit crusty. It seems alright now. These are good for like adding water to the back of your sugar paste or piping gel. But that is me, the first vlog of 2021. But I hope you enjoyed it or found something interesting. But I just want to thank everybody who does watch religiously. Every time I upload, there's some of you always watch and always comment. So thank you for that, and I guess I will see you in the next one.